I received this package from Crossway recently, and I'm going to unbox it for you and show you what is in it. This is the Wide Margin Reference Bible in top grain leather. Okay, let's open it. It is a clamshell box. Look at that. Clamshell box. This is the black top grain leather, as I mentioned already. Let's take a look at it. Wow, that is really soft and surprisingly thin. This is much thinner than I had anticipated. Okay, so let me give you a tour of this Bible. I've had some time to take a look at it and write down the specs. Let me give you first the size of this Bible. This is 9 3/4 inches tall, 7 inches wide, and 1.5 inches thick. This has 1, 2, 3, 4 spine hubs. Let's open it up. This is some kind of, I'm not sure what that is. Is that synthetic or is that leather? Not sure. This is the pledge. And let's see. 2 ribbons, 2 black ribbons. The head and tail bands are this, it's not solid black, but black and gold. So this top grain leather is nice and soft. And the liner, as I mentioned, I'm not sure if this is synthetic, but it sure is soft. This tooled line, perimeter, I'm not sure what this is called, but this is tooled, and it goes around the perimeter, and it's not stitching, it's a line. It has a nice grain. It looks like the grain is stamped on there. So when you open it, again, floppy cover. This is edge-lined construction, so it'll last you a long time. This end sheet is synthetic. I know this is not leather. So when you open it up, that might be a problem. See that crease? That might be a problem in the future. The Holy Bible presentation page. This has all of the typical Crossway beginning of the book, beginning of the Bible type stuff. Marriages, births, adoptions. And then you get to the title page. I could see it already. Deaths as well. Then you get the title page. Then you get another title page and the publication page. This is the 2016, the 2016 text edition, printed in China. Here are the table of contents, as you can see. Not a lot here. After the books of the Bible, you get a table of weights and measures, a concordance, and then maps. So let's get to Genesis. Here's the Old Testament page, and let's get to Genesis 1. I love these margins. This is at least 1 inch. So in the inside gutter here, it looks like it's more than 1 inch, but on the outside here, this is 1 inch. Let me get a ruler. Yep, look at that. It's over 1 inch thick, or over 1 inch wide. So this is definitely a nice wide margin Bible if you like to write in your Bible. The paper feels thicker than 28 GSM. You'll just have to take my word for it. It feels thicker than 28 GSM. I love this layout. This double column, the references are over here in the bottom right-hand corner of the page. And then the footnotes are at the bottom that goes across the 2 columns. Okay, so here we are in the Psalms. Here we are in the Proverbs. Here we are in Isaiah. The font size is 9 point. So it's not massive, but it's very readable. So 9-point type. Okay, so here's the New Testament page. And this paper has good opacity. This is also line matched, which means the lines here on one side of the page matches the other line on the other side, or the same line on the other side, for greater readability. This is really good red letter. So you can see not pink, it's darker than that, and it's not like dark red, but it's really readable. Oh, I forgot to mention, this has a Smythe sewn binding, which if you wanted to rebind this would be a great candidate for it. So here we are in Revelation 22. Again, really consistent red lettering. This is really well done. Beautiful. You get the weights of table of weights and measures. You get a concordance in the back here. And then after the concordance, then you get the maps. And the maps are on heavy cardstock, not heavy, but it's cardstock and it's not the Bible paper, so it's heavier. And then you get an illustration here. And then at the end, after the maps, you get 1, 2, 3, 4 blank pages, actually more like 3. And then you get to the end of the Bible. Again, edge line construction. This is Smythe sewn, and see this? It says top grain leather. Let me compare this to the heirloom wide margin and why I think this is a great option for those of you who are looking for a wide margin and cannot find the heirloom because those are out of print at this point. Here is the heirloom wide margin, which is now out of print, and it's an older printing because of the number of logos that are on the spine here. So Holy Bible, and 3 times they tell you this is the ESV in case you've forgotten. So ESV logo, English Standard Version, and then the Crossway logo. The thickness of the spine of the heirloom wide margin is 1 1/4 inches. Again, the top grain is 1 1/2 inches, but that 1/4 inch difference, it looks like it here. It looks like it's significant, but it really is not. So a big thank you to Crossway for sending this to me for an honest review. I asked them to send this to me, or if they could send this to me, because I have been using wide margin Bibles as of late, and I think it's highly beneficial. It acts almost like a journal for me, but I was curious to see what this looked like. Not because, I already had the heirloom wide margin, but the thing that I was most curious about is the thickness of the paper. And this, again, seems to be about 32 GSM. It's fairly thick, and I think this is going to be good to write on. It's the exact same layout as the heirloom wide margin, but paper is the difference. And also, this has red letter, whereas the heirloom wide margin has a black letter text. I think if you're looking for a high quality wide margin reference Bible, this is a great option. This will run you about $130, $120, depending on where you go. But this is a great option for those of you who are looking for a more affordable, high quality, wide margin reference Bible. This gets a high recommendation from me. Great job, Crossway. Thank you for sending this to me. This is a fantastic Bible. Go and get yourself one of these Bibles. This is beautiful. This is fantastic. Crossway did a great job. Hey, let me know in the comments below if you use a wide margin Bible or if you're interested in using a wide margin Bible, because this is a great option. Thanks for watching this video. Have a good one, everybody.